So sitting under the cloth here is this year's purchases from my radio rally that I go to. So let's have a look at the first one, see what we've got. So the first one that I got, this was on the mat for £1. They were selling this. It's a CB2781 realistic CB transceiver. God, the light's not very good here, is it? Try and do it like this. CB transceiver TRC 1011 net set. Telescopic aerials all in good condition. It's just got volume, push to talk. It's a 27 megahertz walkie-talkie. Doesn't give the frequency that it's on. Battery compartment seems jammed. But I thought for £1, being that it's CB2781, if I can get that to work, that'd be perfect just as a little receiver when you're testing your radios, and also I can speak into that, transmit back to the radio, and I've got a nice little piece of test equipment for £1. So we'll look this up and we'll see what channel it works on, because it looks to be just a one channel, and then we'll do a future video and we'll try and get it going. Oh, I've looked it up, it operates on channel 3, so it is purely going to be a test equipment. It's got a little LED there for transmit. By the end of the video I'll try and get this door open and we'll have a look, put a battery in it and see if it works. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the next piece of test kit, but yeah, that'd be perfect. Next thing that caught my eye was this. It's got £10 J on it, it was a tenner. It's a Louis-Ton LT318. Guy said it was CB. It's missing the channel knob, unfortunately, so I need to get a knob. But looking at this, it looks like it might be sort of TTI based. So I might see if I can get a TTI knob to go in there. Comes with the original Louis-Ton microphone with up, down and ASQ, etc. on it. Got a big heatsink on the back. Obviously someone's put these pads on it. They've been using it. But it's got sort of lock on it, scan, mode. It's supposed to be AM and FM, he said. Auto squelch, dual watch. I don't know what LCR is. Oh, liquid crystal. No, I don't know. 9 and 19, and then a memory button on it. Volume, automatic noise limiter, squelch, and RF gain. And it does come with the power lead. So we can fire that up at the end of the video and check that as well. But I thought for £10 that weren't bad. It looks quite a nice little radio, if it works. But if it doesn't, for a tenner we haven't lost too much. So, as I say, I've never heard of Louis-Ton before. I've heard of Louis Vuitton, the designer, but never Louis-Ton, the CB manufacturer. Maybe they're the same. Maybe he branched out after hard times because no one was buying his designer gear. Now, those of you who have been with me for a while, you will remember the Jaws Mark II. I did a feature on this before with the LED fairy lights, volume squelch and channel change. Now this one was laying on a table and it was a £5. And it says on here, tested 0723, PTT changes to transmit, 9 watts output, but no audio on transmit. Speaker inside needs connecting, needs speaker. So basically, speaker inside needs connect, needs speaker means it hasn't got a speaker, I'm assuming. So it's almost like someone's diagnosed the faults on this for us already. So the board inside looks pretty unmullered, to be honest with you. There's no screws in the case. Let's have a look at the other bit. Yeah, see, look, there is no speaker, and the speaker wires are cut. So we can have a look in there, see what's going on. All the coils appear to be there. It doesn't look like anyone's been in there twiddling. Just a quick assessment, the caps look to be in good condition, so there can't be that much wrong with that. So we give that a pump. But I like the little Jaws. They're an unusual radio. As I say, they were evidently quite popular, still are today. But I don't remember these at all. So yeah, so that's a £5 already fault found. So again, we'll fire that up at the end. Same seller was also selling a Harvard CBM 404. PACB, high and low power, channel 9. Cool, Jesus. That's a bit stiff, but it does work. I think it's just been a bit froze up. Squelch. These buttons are... Yeah, it's obviously been sitting somewhere for a while. Now I've freed it, that's okay. So you've got volume squelch RF gain, it's a CB27, an RX, a TX light, channel 9, normal, meter, the works. On the back, PA extension speaker and a power lead, which it didn't come with. But again, this was from the same seller, and there was a note stuck on the top of it that says July 0723, transmits high power 6 watts, transmits low power 1 watt. No audio from speaker. It does work though. Tried extension speaker, not working. No audio from speaker. It does work though. Tried extension speaker, not working. So there's no sound. So it looks in pretty good condition in there. Doesn't appear to have had any mullering, although the idiot diode is on the back, which normally means it's been blown and someone's replaced it. So we'll definitely have a look at that. Let's have a look inside the main. Oh, Jesus. There we go. So the speaker wire's off. Can't see anything with the coils. Caps all look pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't see anything obvious in there. So it'll be another one to put some power on, start doing our own investigation, see what's going on in it. But again, for a £5, I didn't think that was too bad, and I like the fact that someone's done some fault finding on it. That just makes it all the more interesting to check out what they found and see what's going on in there. So that was my fourth radio, because we've got the walkie-talkie, the Louis-Ton, the Jaws, and now this. So let's see what else I've got. Right, we'll have a look at what I call my sundries selection. So I've got a radio spares coil of wire. This was, I think it was 50p. Wasn't a lot, but again, it's just handy to have wire when you're doing stuff. I don't know how much is on there, but that's a good roll of wire. It's just the right size for stuff I use, like speaker wire or anything like that, so that was good. I got this, which is a suppression coil. I thought it was a ferrite, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it, but yeah, we got it anyway. And then I got these two speakers, because I've got a couple of extension speakers that have these speakers in them, and they don't work, so I'm going to replace the speakers and put them in. So I got that lot there for £1. And then someone was selling power cable for CBs, and it was £1.20 a metre. So I got 3 metres of this just for spares for when I'm working, so that I've got enough cable to replace bits and pieces on radios, because quite often they come with like a little stub and not much cable at all. It's just handy to have a bit to be able to replace them out with, so just wind that up a bit neater. It's not going to be good, but yeah, so that's me sundry selection. So let's have a look at what else we've got. So I also picked up a Press and Seal Etching Supply Services PCB starter kit, so I can etch my own printed circuit boards. So if I wanted to make any EEPROM boards or things, I could. Now this kit, for the whole kit, it's got everything in it, including copper boards, the trays, the chemicals, everything. £1. I couldn't say no to that, could I? I mean, that's just a bargain. I don't know how much starter kits are. I'll look them up and see. It's got the gloves in it. It even comes with safety glasses, the towels. Yeah, it's got everything, and the instructions. So, tray, £1. So you can't complain at that. Right, let's see my my last purchase. So the last thing that I got was an aerial. And you can see here, it was marked at £2. I started looking at it. It's about a 3-4 foot one. I started looking at it and the guy said, oh, £1 if you want it. So I said, yeah, all right, and I took it. When I looked at it, I do remember these from back in the 80s. Who remembers the Valor Roadhog top-loaded antenna? Quite a nice little aerial actually to have on the car. Yeah, it's got to be 3-4 foot. I think it's probably 3 foot, but I love the old sort of fire stick type antennas. And as I say, I do remember the Roadhog, and it's got that amount of loading at the top and that amount of coil. So we'll definitely get this price ticket off. We'll definitely be loading that up. So aerial, PCB etching kit, the little walkie-talkie. We've got the Harvard, the Jaws, the Louis Vuitton, and my sundries. That's something else I've got there, but that's for something completely different. That's nothing to do with CVs. So quite a nice little haul. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. So £23. I got all 3 radios, the etch kit, the little thing, and that. Oh, 23, sorry, £24 because I got me pounds worth of, oh no, 27.60 because this was 120 a metre. So yeah, 27.60, and I got all this stuff here. Now, if you went onto eBay, you'd probably get one item for that if you were lucky. Right, so let me get my power supply. We'll get some power on the go, see if we can hook these up, do just some random tests and see which ones of the radios work.